7 ankle rotations clockwise, 7 ankle rotations counterclockwise. And just like that, class begins. We call it bottoms up. And for over 9 years, I've started every CrossFit class I coach the same way, with the exact same warm up. Trunk rotations, bow and bends, Ys, Ts, and Ws. It's all being done with a clear purpose. While to the rookie athlete, it may appear to simply be a warm up, it's actually so much more. Bottoms up is an invitation. Now that may sound strange, so let me explain. On the other side of bottoms up is the work. We've got a strength component to complete, as well as a conditioning workout. So when I start the warm up, I'm inviting the athletes into the work. The depth of the athlete's connection to the work and the quality of their movements will be driven by how well they warm up. So if bottoms up is just some throwaway thing they do, they miss the opportunity to prepare. And not just their physical bodies, there's the mental aspect of life that we all carry into the gym. And so bottoms up is the space and time to let all that go. It's so much more than just a warm-up. Bottoms up is an opportunity. You see, in our spiritual life, there are a set of practices the ancients did thousands of years ago. This practice is also an invitation and an opportunity. It's known as communion. Communion is not dipping a fake cracker into grape juice. Well, it may be for some of you, but that's not the point of communion. Communion is a celebration of the new life found in Jesus. If you approach communion the same way some athletes approach a warm-up, then you're probably going to miss it, because there are some amazing things on the other side of communion if you're ready for them. Communion invites us into a deeper connection with God. When you hold the cracker or wafer or bread in your hands, recognize that's what Jesus did with his disciples the night he was betrayed. When you taste the wine or juice, that's what the disciples did. Jesus' willingness to face death head on means not just a reconnection to God, but a deeper one. Communion also invites us into a deeper faith in Jesus. When Jesus said the work of God is this, to believe in the one he sent, he made it clear that faith or belief is the foundation. But faith changes over time as it is tested. Don't be tossed about by those tsunamis of life. Come to the communion table and let Jesus deepen your faith. Finally, communion invites us into deeper obedience in our lives. James said, faith without works is useless. We get the privilege to live for the glory of God, and communion reminds us that because Jesus was obedient even to death on a cross, his resurrection is proof of his promise. And our invitation is to grow more like Jesus every day as we submit to God in more areas of our life. One of my coaching mantras is let the work work. In other words, let the work accomplish the purpose for which it was programmed, including your warm-ups. Remember, they are an invitation to the work ahead. In the same way, remember that communion is also an invitation to a deeper connection to God, a deeper faith in Jesus, and to a deeper obedience in our lives. The author of life has programmed a great workout for you, so don't miss it.